Hello and welcome back to another episode of Buy Now Sell Now Realty TV. I'm Jeff Barnes, the managing broker and owner of Buy Now Sell Now Realty here in Tampa, Florida. And today's episode, we're going to talk about learning to lie. Again, learning to lie. Now, I know that might sound contradictory to all you agents that are out here watching my channel. And I know it sounds a little crazy when you hear somebody who's bound by a set of ethics and morals to say, learn to lie. But what do I mean by that? You got to understand, your prospect is lying to you because they believe that's the way they have to protect themselves from you. And what do I mean by that, guys? Learning to lie. They have a belief system. What you got to understand is the lie up front is one of the biggest things you're going to have to overcome. So when they tell you something about their belief system, you have to say, okay, I understand where you're coming from. What do I mean by that? That's learning to lie. I understand where you're coming from. I don't agree with where you're coming from, but I understand what you're coming from, because remember what I said, guys. Everybody got taught that lying was wrong, unless you're lying to a salesperson. Do you ever remember going with your parents to the actual car lot growing up? Had to act like you didn't have the money. They had to act like they didn't have the money because they thought if the sales rep knew they had money, they were going to take advantage of it. The prospect sees us as people that are coming to take advantage of them. They don't see us as a resource coming to them. So you have to learn to understand their lies. Learn why they're lying. Learn to lie. And what do I mean by that? Hey, Jeff, you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I don't subscribe to what you're saying. See, guys, I'm not telling you to lie about protocols, lie about the certain morals and ethics of our profession. What I'm telling you to learn to lie about is to keep the conversation going so we can get to the truth. And I know it sounds crazy, but they're lying to you, and until you can understand and acknowledge that they're giving you things that you know is not fundamentally true, because you have the training, you have the morals, you have the ethics, you gotta keep letting them get that out of their system so that conversation can take place where we can get to the truth and we can get this listing, or we can go ahead and start seeing these homes that they're gonna actually make an offer on. When I remember the first time I had to talk to people and they gave me this concept of learning to lie when I was in this seminar. Learning to lie. Because this was going against everything inherently in me. And then you realize if the person's foundation is based on a lie, until you build rapport with them, learning to lie, learning to understand their lie, learning to acknowledge their lie, okay? The lie is a part of the process until we can get to the truth, until that rapport is built, until we can get to this decision-making process. And that's why I'm telling you guys, don't get mad at them for lying. That's what they've been taught to do to a person like us. Now, we know we're there to help, but they don't see it like that. So we have to not only learn to lie, but we have to listen to their lies and understand how to have a conversation with them so that we can get to the point of where we need to be and we can get further down the sales cycle. Man, I'm Jeff Barnes. I'm the managing broker and owner of Buy Now Sell Now Realty TV. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Look below in the description, guys. If you need more coaching, send me an email. Be glad to talk to you about how I can help you. I'm not a guy that brags about how many sales I've had or anything like that. What I talk about is pure business topics and business concepts that allow you to succeed in any area. I own multiple businesses. Real estate is just one of them. So look below in the description. Hit me up on email if you have any questions. And man, until the next episode, we'll talk to you.